Prime Minister Narendra Modi was on a whirlwind visit to Kerala and Tamil Nadu today. In his address in Kerala, in the state capital Thiruvananthapuram, he addressed the issue of the gold loot that had happened at the Sabarimala temple. Prime Minister Modi said if the BJP were to come to power in Kerala, it will initiate a no-holds-barred investigation to bring the culprits of the Sabarimala gold pilferage to justice. He said both the LDF and the UDF are protecting the accused, and only the BJP can truly deliver justice for Ayyappa devotees in Kerala. But here's the reality, the political hard reality for the BJP. The BJP is a distant third player in Kerala. It's been dominated by the LDF and the UDF for the last 50 years. The BJP currently has 0 MLAs and 1 MP. Even if the Sabarimala issue, on which the LDF has been completely berated, in fact it lost the local body elections just a few months ago on this issue of Sabarimala, even if this issue resonates in the upcoming assembly election, is the BJP in a position to make serious inroads in a state which has been dominated by the Congress and the left for the last 50 years? Is Lord Ayyappa going to help the BJP open its account in God's own country?
भगवान अयप्पा के प्रति पूरे देश के लोगों की, हम सबकी अगाध आस्था है। लेकिन एलडीएफ सरकार ने सबरीमला मंदिर की परंपराओं को नुकसान पहुंचाने में कोई कसर नहीं छोड़ी है। अब यहां गोल्ड के चोरी होने की खबरें आ रही है। मंदिर में से, भगवान के पास से गोल्ड की चोरी, सोने की चोरी, यहां बीजेपी सरकार बनते ही आरोपों की पूरी जांच होगी और दोषियों की जगह जेल में होगी।
In fact, the Prime Minister has even said that this is going to be one of Modi's guarantees, that if the BJP comes to power, they will ensure that all the accused are in jail. On a time when the two main accused, that is Unnikrishnan Poti, who's the main accused, he's been given bail a couple of days ago, and now Murari Babu, who's the second accused, he's also been given bail. Unnikrishnan Poti continues to be in jail because he's accused in other cases as well, but he's got bail in the main Sabarimala gold pilferage case. Is the left front government, the LDF, being held accountable in this case? Because every road of responsibility leads back to the state government. The Travancore Devasam Board, which controls not just Sabarimala but multiple other temples in the state, is said to be an independent body. It functions, though, under the control of the Kerala government. In fact, the appointees to the Travancore Devasam Board, including its chairman, are all LDF members or CPM members, including the former heads of the board who've been under arrest, Padma Kumar, etc., are card-carrying members of the CPIM, which means that administrative oversight and accountability lies squarely with the state government and with the CPM. The board's key members are political appointees of the ruling LDF, including the ones who've been sent to jail now. Padma Kumar, who used to be the former chairman of the Travancore Devasam Board, he is a card-carrying member of the CPIM. Some of whom have been arrested as well. So when lapses occur, the political responsibility cannot be outsourced. It cannot be said that Mr. Poti or Mr. Murari Babu were the ones who were responsible. Ultimately, the buck stops with the state. Red flags were raised years ago, discrepancies were flagged, questions were raised, but action has been missing until the Kerala High Court stepped in and appointed a High Court-monitored special investigation team. This prolonged inaction by the state government allowed these problems to fester. The SIT was constituted after the High Court weighed in as per the High Court's orders. It's got the Kerala police in the ranks as well. But even the SIT has failed to file a charge sheet within the stipulated 90-day period, as a result of which one of the key accused, in fact two of the key accused now, Unnikrishnan Poti, who's the main accused, and Murari Babu, who's the second accused, both have been granted bail, not because they've been acquitted, not because they've been cleared, but because the system has been dragging its feet. So why is the LDF and the police and the SIT dragging its feet? Who are they protecting exactly? Even the Supreme Court had slammed the Kerala government for failing to protect the sanctity of the Sabarimala temple.
One thing he should remember is that BJP will never come to power there. He can go back the same way as he has come. And also I want to remind him, he is coming to inaugurate trains, many other things in Kerala. and Tamil Nadu. But what has he has to say of people dying of contaminated water in Madhya Pradesh, in UP, in Gujarat, and of course look at the condition in Delhi. The municipality is not there, pollution. First let him fix matters in the north before he comes to the south.
Many people, mainly the RSS BJP campaigners, stormtroopers, they were telling that he will come and bring prosperity for Kerala. They asserted that Kerala is going to benefit a lot out of the visits. What happened there? What I learned is that he came in the typical style and had a drama there. For drama, he is that person. He, in fact, disappointed Kerala.
Now, here's the cold, hard political reality. For decades, Kerala has remained tough terrain for the BJP. But will Sabarimala mark the political opening for the BJP? Now, many political analysts say it would not be about an opening, but how far can the BJP push forth in God's own country? In the recent local body elections, the left lost its long-held bastion, the Thiruvananthapuram Municipal Corporation, which is, of course, the state capital. It's a symbolic setback that exposed voter fatigue. It exposed deep cracks in the left's urban support base. Pinarayi Vijayan has been there for 10 years, so there's a degree of anti-incumbency as well against the state government. The BJP, once again, which was marginal in Kerala's politics, has steadily expanded its footprint. The 2025 urban local body polls also made the BJP make noticeable inroads in these urban local bodies, areas dominated by the middle class, by young voters, not just Hindu voters, but also in some areas with Christian voters. The Sabarimala issue cuts across caste and class lines by framing this controversy as one of faith, of sanctity, of governance. The BJP is positioning itself as a rallying point for a consolidated Hindu vote. And this has always been a political problem in the state of Kerala, because the Nayars, who are upper caste Hindus, and the Iravas, who are lower caste Hindus, have never seen eye to eye. They've never voted for the same political formation. These are the two biggest Hindu communities. Will they come together? The BJP is talking about a united Hindu vote, but will it happen in the state of Kerala? The BJP's political pitch is clear. It portrays the left government as ideologically atheist, indifferent, even hostile to matters of faith. So the Hindus have to unite across caste and class lines. It's never had religious institutions and traditions in a way to try and unite the Hindu vote, which has never happened in the state of Kerala. But ultimately, it also boils down to who will get the political benefit of the Sabarimala issue. In the recent local body elections, the biggest beneficiary of this issue was the UDF, was the Congress-led UDF. It was not the LDF. In fact, the LDF was held responsible for the gold pilferage that happened and the fact that the LDF overlooked the gold pilferage that happened during its term. And at the same time, the BJP, yes, had limited gains. It won the Thiruvananthapuram Municipal Corporation, but had very other limited gains in other urban local bodies. So why should we believe that what the Prime Minister said today, that there will be a Modi ki guarantee, that there will be a thorough probe and everybody will be brought to justice, will give the BJP a political opening and political windfall in a state where they've had very minimal presence up until now? Shazia Ilmi is national spokesperson of the BJP, Bhavya Narasimhamurthy, spokesperson of the Congress. Rahul Ishwar is an activist and somebody who's been at the forefront of this Sabarimala issue. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. Shazia Ilmi, I was going through the data. The BJP in its history in Kerala so far has had only one MLA. That was in the 2016 election. Mr. O. Rajagopal was elected from Nemam. Otherwise, and now they have one MP. But otherwise, the BJP has had very, very marginal presence in the state of Kerala. Why should one visit of the Prime Minister change that?
Well, historically, BJP's had started with a very small number, 2. And just see where BJP is now. So the old order is changing, yielding place to new. And you can see there is now a mayor there, and BJP cadres have far more acceptance than they ever did. And people can see through this game. The flags might be different, but the docket remains the same of LDF, UDF. And they know there's been years and years of corruption and neglect. So I think when Prime Minister talks about even punishing those behind Sabarimala gold, it does, it does strike a chord. When Prime Minister talks about Awas Yojana, when he talks about how many citizens of Kerala have benefited, I'm sure it matters. So I think it's important to look at what has been missing and now what is there. And
Okay.
also BJP working steadily and talking about development and doing more for the state because it clearly deserves more.
Uh,
And I think you can see wheels are in motion, and we're only heading towards that mark very soon.
Bhavya Nasamurthy, the Congress when it was in power and now the LDF when it's in power is being held accountable for this gold pilferage scam that's happened in the Sabarimala temple. It's been happening over a number of years now. It was dedicated, it was given to the temple by Mr. Vijay Mallya, of all people, way back in the 1990s, early 2000s. This gold pilferage has been happening when LDF was in power and when UDF was in power. Now, the BJP and the Prime Minister is positioning the BJP in Kerala as the only party that can deliver justice to Ayyappa Bhaktas if the BJP were to come to power. And that seems to be having some resonance. In the local body elections, the LDF was squarely punished because it was seen as going slow and soft on these accused persons in the Sabarimala case.
Using people's religious belief for political gain is not new to BJP. And Narendra Modi is an expert in it, right? But Sabarimala, the very temple and the sanctity of it is totally different from other temples. Because Sabarimala it might be in Kerala, but the devotees go from every southern states, like regularly every year. And the best part about that is people from all religion go there. So why can't Narendra Modi do the same thing that he's promising right now as Modi's promise without using it for elections? People are smart. And South Indian people, whether it is Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Telangana or Kerala, Narendra Modi or the BJP has never come to power with full majority. They know that. And that's exactly why they're using their governors as, political agents there to disrupt the government. And their promise of double engine that Narendra Modi addressed today is such a flop because we have seen what happens in Delhi, what is happening in UP, what is happening in Gujarat. Like Delhi is the best example for their utter failure in double engine sarkar. So people of Kerala know what it is. Yes, they have won Thiruvananthapuram for various factors. That doesn't mean the whole Kerala is going to vote for them.
Okay.
No. BJP can never rule over southern states with full majority. It is a very long dream for them.
Okay.
And Narendra Modi using communal things that the way he uses in Cowbent in South Indian states, if he thinks the same mantra helps here,
I would urge you not to use words like cow belt. I mean, come on, there are people there in that state as well. I mean, they are trying to get ahead in life.
Okay.
I mean, Uttar
I
Pradesh today is in the top 5
in
terms of economic size and
the way
pace of growth.
there are lynchings and stuff there, and that is something that southern Indian states will never agree to. The communal
so let me bring in Rahul Ishwar. He's also related to the Tantri family, the royal family of the custodians, as it were, of the Sabarimala temple. Rahul, has the left front government, the Pinarayi Vijayan government, let down the devotees of Lord Ayyappa? It's the gold pilferage scam is one thing. You go back all the way to, ahead of the previous elections, the whole issue of the Supreme Court allowing women to enter the Ayyappa temple. That became again a huge talking point. The LDF was seen as deliberately trying to, push women into the temple, which is against the customs and traditions of the temple. So the BJP and even the UDF to a great extent have been making this point that the left is consistently letting down or is seen as against the devotees of Lord Ayyappa. What do you have to say?
Absolutely, yes. Please remember, our temples, churches and mosques, they are spaces of God or divinity. We should have utmost care in preserving them. And the left government has failed in their duty. Right now, Kerala High Court has gone on record. Please remember, not as an oral observation, by a written order, that haste and plunder of gold of Swami Ayyappa has taken place. And 3 great judges, Justice Raja Vijayaraghavan, Justice Jayakumar and Justice Badruddin, had made scathing remarks against the then administration. So it should be definitely looked at. Second, The country was also falsely implicated because CPM government wanted some kind of a defense against them. So they wanted to portray everybody in bad light. And right now, recent documents have emerged which prove that country is innocent and he was falsely implicated. So I would request left government not to play politics of the temple, and administration should have more devotees support and devotees presence in it. The Hindu community has a right to do it. Just like our Christian brothers and Muslim brothers have a right over their church and mosque, we need to have more right over our temples under Article 25 and Article 26, which is a fundamental right guaranteed by Indian Constitution.
So, Shazia, this is the nub of the problem. Many people in the Hindu community are saying, why are you not leaving the temples with us? Why is the state controlling the temples? The state does not control mosques or churches. Why can't that same logic be extended to Hindu temples? But the BJP is not taking a position on this.
Yes, that is a larger issue for sure. And Places of Worship Act has to be taken seriously, and amendments are sought there. So that is a larger issue, which a lot of my Hindu brothers and sisters feel very strongly about. It has been there right from the beginning, and that is exactly whether that is the case or it's a case of codification for Hindus and not for Muslims. So there have been those issues, historical issues that India has been struggling with, because it emanates from the same vote bank politics of Congress party.
No, their contention is a lot of the Hindus, they are saying is, all that the BJP government needs to do is to bring a bill in parliament. Why are you not bringing a bill in parliament? You've been in power for 10 years now.
Yes, I think BJP has not even been party, and there have been other parties, there have been other petitioners in the matter.
Correct.
And BJP will, BJP is the only party which has respected the religious sentiments. We are looking at people here, we're looking at Congress party, which has only used Muslims as cannon fodder. And they're talking about using religion, to go ahead for political benefits. So rich, coming from a party which has which played one community against the other, filled the fear of, RSS and BJP in one community, done nothing for them whatsoever, kept them in this abyss of ignorance, and use them thoroughly as vote banks, as, mules who will carry votes for them, and then say BJP is the party that is using religion. It's hilarious. You have to see Rahul Gandhi's and Priyanka Gandhi's rallies and see the Muslim League and Jamaat flags all over, to say that, Congress party does not believe in religion being used in politics is rather hilarious. So yes, it's a larger issue that Rahul Ishwar, my good friend, is talking about. People didn't even realize it, but this is how it happened all throughout.
Okay.
And a lot needs to be done. I cannot promise or tell you specifically as to what BJP, stands for in terms of having a bill in the parliament, ensuring its passage. But the fact of the matter is that there's one party, BJP, which has won the hearts of people and respected the sentiments of Hindus.
So Bhavya, respond to that. The Congress should be the last people talking about, not using religion in politics. From the Shah Banu case to what happened when the Babri Masjid got attacked. I mean, you've used religion-induced politics for decades now. I mean, now that the shoe is on the other foot, and a party seems to be speaking for the religious majority in this country, you're suddenly feeling all the pain and the angst, and you suddenly want them to be politically correct, etc., etc.
We have it right in front of us. Narendra Modi, in his speech today, using religion. Shazia just said they respect religious sentiments. Sorry, you misuse the religious sentiments of people. Mislead them. We are the one who respect their religious sentiments. Tell me, for the past 11 years, what is stopping you from bringing that bill? You force so many bills on us, although the opposition, is completely against it. You don't do any debates in the parliament when you want something, when you want some bill to be passed.
So
what is stopping you from bringing this bill?
This is very
if you really want to do it, you can do it, right?
But others are cleverer.
Although
we should not
take, for example, VBG Ramji bill, the opposition was against it. You still passed the bill. You still passed that bill. But for this, you are giving reasons. Why?
You're repeating yourself.
You want to blame?
Answer that.
Can I just finish my talk?
Okay, let her finish. Let her finish, and then let her finish, and then I'll come back to you. Yeah. No, the Jiramji bill has nothing to do with what's happening in Sabarimala with the Ayyappa devotees and what the Prime Minister
I'm just saying
promised.
the way they force.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying
So
the way they force their agenda on us by passing. Can I just finish? The way they just force their bills on this country, although they are disastrous, starting from demonetization, GST to even this one, without considering the, opposition.
Okay.
Why can't they do the same thing here? If they
So
really
are you saying that the Congress, if the BJP were to bring a bill, once again, if the BJP were to bring a bill in Parliament saying that all Hindu temples will be taken away from the, religious, whatever, the departments, the HRNC department, etc., and be given back to the faithful,
she's saying for
Congress will support that.
I'm saying, Shazia just said they are not bringing the bill to the parliament for various reasons, right?
Okay.
But they want to pitch in as the saviors of Hindus. They want to pitch in as saviors of Hindus in his speeches, right?
Okay.
If that is the case, what is stopping him is my question.
Okay, Shazia.
Irrespective of what the opposition
Okay, let Shazia now respond.
All I'm saying is the savior of Hindu religion.
Let Shazia respond. Yeah, Shazia.
So I think my friend from Congress is rather confused. On the one hand, she says BJP uses religion for political benefits. Absolutely not having any awareness of the identity politics that Congress has institutionalized in this country, but says BJP should bring it and then say, why should BJP use religious sentiment? In fact, this is exactly what you want to do, and you've done it, whether it's Shabano case and others, to appease the clergy. But BJP has not gone that path because BJP, there are enough private petitioners, and BJP, everybody knows what BJP stands for. When it comes to Hindu Astha also, just like you respect and you want to speak only for Muslims, I think there should be a party that can speak for Hindus.
Let me give our friend Rahul Ishwar.
Did she just say Congress speaks only for Muslims?
Let me give our friend Rahul Ishwar the final word. Rahul, this entire controversy around gold pilferage, the left front, including today, I think MB Rajesh and others have spoken to us saying that they have nothing to do with this whole pilferage. These are individuals who have nothing to do with the party or the government. And whenever this has been brought to the notice of the government, they've gone ahead and arrested these individuals. They say even the SIT has faltered. Two of the main accused, Unikrishan Poti, who is the main accused, Murari Babu, who is the second accused, both have been given bail by the court. This is a court-appointed SIT. So the left is saying, what do we have to do with it?
That's the reason why, even though the SIT is under the Kerala High Court supervision, basically SIT is a police investigation team which works under the Chief Minister, who is also the Home Minister. So SIT is always subjected to influence. This is the reason why we were all requesting for some kind of a court-monitored CBI probe, court-monitored ED probe, and court-monitored police probe. We hope Honorable Court, High Court, will take up the case in a much serious manner and will see the laxity that is happening in investigation. And Justice Badruddin, day before yesterday, came out with a 119-page verdict where he categorically pointed out many of the faults of the police investigation and rightly pointed out during the election time, the investigation has not gone ahead in a proper manner. That is from December 5th onwards in Kerala, the local body elections. So there has been a lot of subject of interference from the political class. This is the reason a much more clarity is needed. Central agency should be inquiring, or more agencies should be involved in it. And Kerala government, especially the left-ruled CPM government, has let down devotees is a matter of fact. And many people who are associated with the left government are inside jail right now. I'm not saying whether they are wrong or right, or whether they are in jail or they are culprits. But they are associated with CPM. Somewhere the sitting MLAs of CPM, somewhere senior members. I don't know whether they are right or wrong culprits or not. Let courts decide. But many people who are associated with CPM are in jail is a matter of fact.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. Rahul Ishwar, Shazia Elmi, Bhavya Narasimhamurthy, thank you very much for joining us. We'll see how this story plays out, and who is the political beneficiary of this, who is the the party that pays the price for it. We will see, because clearly this issue did have huge resonance in the state. You don't need to look far, just look at the local body elections a couple of months ago. It will have resonance in the assembly elections as well. Whether the BJP will be the political beneficiary of it or the UDF will be, we'll have to wait and see.